on, guys? So today I'm going to bring you a video on something pretty common in Borderlands 2. A lot of people like to do this, and you know, if you want to do it too, I can't blame you, but this is how you're going to be able to do it. Easiest way possible. I'm going to kind of break it down for those of you that don't already know this. We are going to be farming loot midgets, and we are going to be doing that in the Wildlife Exploitation Preserve. Once you get to the point in the game where you have to go to the Wildlife Exploitation Preserve, you'll get the quest. I've already just barely went there, so I have this quest, which you can see it says Wildlife Exploitation Preserve. Once you go to that area, that's where these loot midgets are going to be, but before you go there, you're going to want to talk to Tanis and pick up this order called Doctor's Orders. Once you do have to go to the Wildlife Exploitation Preserve, she should have this quest available. You're going to go ahead and accept that. And then we're going to head over to the Wildlife Exploitation Preserve. And now, you're going to want to just do your quest as normal, because you're going to have to do the main story quest to actually get into the Wildlife Exploitation Preserve. You're just going to want to keep progressing through this main area, and these are going to be some of the doctor's notes right here. You do not want to grab those. Don't touch any of those for this quest. You're just going to keep going.
I was going to do this whole thing where I'd lure you.
Okay, so then once we get to this point right here, the Natural Selection Annex, this is where we're going to want to go. It's right after you come in this room from just kind of running through the area. You're going to come up, hit this button on the door, run in here. And instead of just going left to continue your objective, you're going to go right into the Natural Selection Annex. And all that this is for is to reset your spawn point. So you're going to immediately turn back around, travel back to the Wildlife Exploitation Preserve, and that's going to reset your spawn point right here if you save and quit instead of all the way back at the very beginning. And then other than that, you're just going to want to keep progressing through the area again. Kill this guy, and then that door is going to open up for us. And once this door opens up, check what this guy has real quick. Okay, and then we are just going to continue into this room. This is where these loot midgets are going to spawn. Okay, then right in here in this room, we just came down that hallway and everything. Right in here in this room, there's going to be these 4 boxes right here. Every single one of these 4 boxes will guaranteed spawn a loot midget so long as you have not picked up any of those doctor's notes. Well, slag experiment notes, but as long as you haven't picked any of them up, and you can see there is one in here, so you do not want to pick this up. You just want to open these boxes, and as you can see, loot midgets have spawned out of every single one of them, and you can basically just come in here, mop them up real fast, and collect your loot. And that's going to be probably the better way to get some loot. You can see right here on our first run, I already got myself a dandy volcano. You can farm specifically for that, but when you're in this room, I highly recommend not holding E or whatever your pickup button is. Don't hold it, because if you hold it to pick up ammo or anything, you might just pull in this objective that you do not want to be picking up. So pretty much, I wouldn't even really be pressing your pickup button unless you're just opening this chest or grabbing a legendary off the ground, because it's just a really bad idea. So keep that in mind, and other than that, we are just going to go ahead and save quit. We're going to come back in. You'll see we're now spawned right here at the Natural Selection Annex. So basically it's going to do the same thing now. Okay, I got that door open, and I'm now going to run around here. This is always a nice little source of ammo and grenades and stuff before you go in here too. And then just going to open these up. I'm actually going to hit this first. Come back in here. Okay, well, I got absolutely clapped by this. I've never been doing it here. This might death of me. I think it is gonna be. Yep. And if you do die like I just did because I'm actual garbage, then you are just going to spawn right back where you did before. All the enemies and everything should be dead, the door should still be open, and you should be able to just run straight back in to finish up killing your loot midgets. And just keep in mind, I mean, loot midgets are Definitely more difficult enemies to kill if you are a little bit under-leveled like myself. Blue midgets all have skulls next to their name, and they're going to be dropping items that are much higher than my actual level, so just keep all that in mind. If you are going to be doing this a little bit under-leveled like I am, then you probably are going to want to have some decent items. I would recommend it. For this little guy, he hurts, as you can tell. And it looks like just from him, we've already got ourselves a lob Stormfront new grenade mod. That's actually insanely good luck. I will let you guys know that right now. Kind of rare to get back-to-back drops on these guys. Okay. So it looks like I only got that first drop, maybe? Let's see. Real fast. Yeah, it looks like I only got that first drop, and you always do get to check this red chest as well, which can give you some pretty solid items to sell. But yeah, just from running it twice, mind you, keep in mind this is really good luck. We got ourselves these couple of really nice items. So I have a new sniper for when I level up a couple more times, and I also got myself a new grenade mod. So yeah, if anybody's curious about the gear I'm using to do this, my main weapon I was using is just an unkempt herald. This is a fairly easy pistol to get. If you would like a tutorial on how to grab that and the easiest way to do it, then go ahead and drop a comment and let me know, and I will make a video on that. And I'm also using a Topnia. This is also a fairly common, like hot pink rarity rocket launcher. This is also decently easy to get. This one is basically just luck getting it in chests or as a world drop. I don't think there's necessarily a dedicated drop for this. I might be wrong on that. I've never farmed for a dedicated drop. I've always just farmed chests and stuff to get these, but this is a really, really nice rocket launcher. Just using pretty basic purple shield. There's nothing special about it. And then I'm using explosive fastball, which I do have all of the elements here. Except for actual explosive, I guess. And I'm using a deadly sniper class mod and a stockpile relic. That's about it. So you can see it's not anything too crazy. None of these items are super hard to get. I also just have a basic green sniper and a sandhawk. My badass rank and everything. Yeah. Let me know if you guys enjoyed the video. If you want to see more like this, drop a comment. Like the video if you like it. And if you deem it good enough, then go ahead and hit the subscribe button. I would love to see you guys watching more of my stuff, and it would just mean a lot to me. It's completely free to you. You lose absolutely nothing in subscribing to me, but it does help me out a lot. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.